a grisly killing, a guilty verdict, and 2 years probation for the killer, all because of cannabis-induced psychosis, a real diagnosis confirmed by experts on both sides of this case. In May of 2018, Bryn Spejcher took a hit off her friend's bong before stabbing him 108 times, and then stabbing her dog, and eventually stabbing herself. The potency of the weed and the manner it was consumed, especially for someone who was not an experienced pot smoker, experts say, triggered the psychosis that led Bryn to have visions and to hear voices. Visions that she was dead with paramedics, family standing over her, and voices that told her the only way to bring herself to life was to kill Chad O'Melia and then stab herself. Bryn says she never knew what she was doing. When cops arrived in the early morning, it took 4 shocks from a taser, 9 baton blows, breaking her arm to wrestle that knife out of Bryn's hand. All of it caught on body cam. Prosecutors dropped the original charge from murder to involuntary manslaughter, a crime that's punishable by 4 years in prison under California law. Now, just for context, you guys, you can get more time than that for identity theft. So just imagine the shock in the courtroom when she wasn't even given any prison time at all. What a stellar result. What great lawyers, of course, they're my friends. Bryn received 2 years probation and 100 hours of community service. Chad O'Melia's father has appeared on this show several times to express his feelings. Often, of course, a lot of anger, a lot of frustration throughout that trial. But tonight, Bryn Spejcher joins live, along with her attorneys and my esteemed colleagues from Los Angeles, Bob Schwartz and Michael Goldstein. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Bryn, thank you for being here. I know this is very difficult for you each and every time you have to talk about this. I want to start with you first. When did you realize how bad the consequences of this psychosis were? In other words, you had killed your friend. When did you realize that?
Before I answer that question, I just want to make a statement.
Sure.
That every day I do think about Chad and his family and his friends, and I am so sorry for their unthinkable loss and the immense pain they will endure forever. I didn't find out that he passed until days later when I woke up from the hospital. And when I did wake up from the hospital, that's when I knew that there was something bad happened, but I wasn't given answers right away. And I was very scared, confused, and shocked, and I didn't know what was going on. And throughout the days in the hospital, I was starting to figure out more and more what was happening, and later found out about Chad.
I mean, I can't even begin to fathom the trauma around all of this, the trauma that you're living with that, frankly, I don't think will ever really fully go away. And I think it's none of us can really fathom this. So, you know, are you in therapy? Is there I mean, there's got to be PTSD associated with this. How are you coping? What are you doing?
I immediately started seeing a therapist in California within 6 months of the incident. It took a while to find the right one, but she specialized in PTSD, and I saw her for years. And then when I went to Illinois, I saw another therapist. So I was seeing 2 therapists over the years. And then with the immense support from my family and friends and having the right resources, and my faith in God helped me get through this horrible, horrible thing that has happened for both families.
And so you have a support system in place that you can basically rely on. As you know, I know I've never experienced anything, of course, like this, but I've had PTSD from certain events in my life, and you never know when it creeps up on you, you know. And I'm glad to hear that you have the support system that you can rely on as you need it.
Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your screen. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.